That day, I randomly joined a private crew. Started casual like any player would. Grab my most efficient vehicle, race to the target, trying to get the most kills. But that day, something unexpected happened. All the planet aligned, turning this random room into the peak experience any armored military sim fan could dream of. Three helicopters suddenly appeared out of nowhere, landed right where I was, like they were waiting for me, and whoever else was with me. I picked one, sat comfortably, and we took off toward the next operation. Gotta admit, seeing those helicopters flying side by side, heading to the same location, same mission, gave me chills. What started as a boring PvE session had turned into something special. We were still arriving, rotor barely stopped spinning when we started blasting. Enemy were caught completely off guard, over before they even realized what hit them. First operation complete. We lifted off again, and strangely, looked like we were heading back to the same city we just left. Enemy forces had retaken it, and they were fast, too fast. This time they were ready. So was coming, but we already engaged, one hostile down, in exchange for a rocket hitting our transport, not enough to stop us. Enemy had a weird tactic, closing in instead of holding back. I spotted the last one running, under with my undisputed sniper skills. City reclaimed, but that rocket disabled our ride. One teammate took the easy way out to respawn later. Another shopper was already coming for rescue. Impatience, bad room reading at its finest. We got him. I couldn't help looking eyes with the camera facing me. Maybe to assert dominance, maybe just to see who he was under that mask. Pilot brought us back safely to the fort. After resupply and healing, we headed to the next OP. Our pilot had his habit, dropping us right in the middle of hostile territory. As competent as we were, our men worried, keeping him alive. One rocket and it was over. More soldiers drop in safer zones, proving my point. We secured the landing zone quickly, but I checked the surroundings anyway. One rocket in the wrong spot and we'll be done. Of course, fate had other plans. The inevitable happened. We had to wait for extraction. Sat on the ground, city silent, wind whispering after the chaos. Then, a distant sound, familiar, rescue. We prepped the landing zone and took off. Not for long. Command radio in. Effort not enough. Enemies kept sneaking back, terrorizing locals. We had to act fast, and we did. My precision don't match. Well, almost. After the OP, basic transport arrived. Didn't matter. Then a second. Of course, I switched. Then a third. Spoiled, right? Soldiers aren't usually treated like this during extraction, right? Well, I spoke too soon. By all show the easy way out. Meanwhile, I waited. Unexpectedly rescued by rookies. Wet at first, but I liked their promptitude. Heading to the next location, we spotted it. A helicopter about to crash. We parked our car in a nearby neighborhood, around throughout the operation site. Got the last enemy. Too late. Another chopper flew overhead, landing on the road. I sprinted, jumping, and we took off just at the sunset. The view, beautiful. Nice slowly taking over as we move to the next target. Missile fuel past, too close. Pilots searching for safe landing. Under fire, I took hits, jumped off, real, cleared objectives. Terrorists had taken the city west, couldn't wait until morning. All prior effort wasted otherwise. Reinforcement endless, some hidden, some charging straight at me. Thanks to night vision, I could see clearly, like daylight. Above me, helicopters still flying, drawing fire. Enemies trying to trap us. Finish it all. Rush to that rocket and get fire. Scoped, took the shooter down. Pilot made it out. Another chopper came. Clear last hostile, secure landing zone. Mission success. Also we fought. Less than a minute later, enemy reinforcement charged back. Took us a minute to realize before we could react. Boom. Rocket hit our chopper, rear rotor gun. Nothing left but to fight, just the two of us. Not rage, but purpose. Glad to have one soldier with me. Not the masked guy from earlier. Maybe a top friendship story. Maybe an army of two. Sun rising again, victory on the horizon. Just had to clear last few enemies, and we did. From my rooftop, spotted a helicopter. Pilot standing beside it. Was it him? Same pilot from earlier tonight? We moved closer. Helicopter couldn't take off. Maybe same one, maybe not. Either way, stuck. Extraction. Luxury for soldiers. Remember? Well, here we were. Pilot threw small grenade to mark us. We waited, sun blazing, sun scorching, head haze shimmering. Not a single right in sight. Sat in the shadow of wreck, trying to survive heat, could barely talk on radio. Long silence. Thinking. Waiting. Finally, decided to take the easy way out.